Hello, and welcome to the finale of the video series where we analyze every single lyric in the song Bonfire by Childish Gambino, aka the greatest rap song ever. Um, the lyrics that we're going to be starting out analyzing here are going to be "These rappers don't know what to do," because all it did was act me like a Looney Tune. These rappers don't know what to do. He's referenced other rappers in the song quite a bit earlier on in the song, and I think that's what he's just going back to. These rappers, they don't know what to do. They've tried to talk down to him and say your stuff sucks and you sound white, and all he did was and all they got back was okay, yeah. So they don't know what to do now. They're just like okay, fine, and that's just kind of standing there. I think it's just kind of a placeholder line. The next line we go into, because all I did was act me like a Looney Tune. Now, I always thought he said act mean, which makes a lot more sense, because there's a lot of Looney Tunes that act mean. You think of Wile E. Coyote, Elmer Fudd, even Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. They're both pretty mean. The Foghorn Leghorn is even pretty mean. But he says act me, which he's just acting like himself, and he's just describing or he's comparing himself to a Looney Tune, which makes sense when we think back to before and the Princess Di lyric and how he said he was doing his child's play. Said he was doing his name, sorry, like Princess Di, that it was child's play. He's already basically called himself childish, so he's doubling down on that now and saying he's pretty childish. He's comparing himself basically directly to a Looney Tune, which is fair. He has every right to do that. I don't know if I'd go that far. Looney Tunes are pretty classic, but you know this song, it's up there. I would watch the Looney Tune compilation with this song in the background for sure. I think that would go hard. And then the next lyric that we're going to be doing, the final lyrics of the series of the song, and I'll give you all of me until there's nothing left. I swear the summer will be summer camp, bitch. And I'll give you all of me until there's nothing left. It's poetic. It's a bit of a double entendre, getting set up from the beginning of the song. Of course, this is I believe this is his first major album, and he's just promising to his fans, I'll give you all of me until there's nothing left. I'm going to put everything I can into these songs. I'm going to give you everything that I have. And also, it's also a sexual innuendo, because of course it is. I'll give you all of me until there's nothing left, meaning he ejaculates and he just can't go anymore. And that's just what a good way to end the song, is by saying you have nothing else to give and he is sexually satisfied. And then the end lyric right here, I swear the summer will be summer camp, bitch. We kind of come around and go like, oh shit, this was about a summer camp and a bonfire. Right, I forgot. How do I tie that together and end it? We had one little chorus lyric in the middle about that felt like really out of place. So this summer will be summer camp. So this song was released in September of 2011, about as far as you can get away from summer. So I really think this was just, oh shit, I need to wrap this up. This is about a bonfire. I forgot. So this summer, he swears this. It's very important to him. This summer will be summer camp, whatever that means. Now, I don't actually really remember what went on with his life and what he ended up doing in the summer of 2012. But maybe you guys can fill me and leave me in the comments if anything actually came of this, or if it was just an empty threat, kind of like most things are in this song. And one of my favorite things about this song is how he ends it with just a lowercase bitch. Camp is capitalized, and then you just get bitch in lowercase. And there isn't any like outro track or outro music after that. You know how like most songs kind of have a little bit of music afterwards to kind of like ease you out of the song. Childish Gambino here, he just says the word bitch and the song ends. And I think it's so perfect for this song in particular, because I want you to think, have you ever been intimidated by someone who just out of nowhere called you a bitch? Has that ever intimidated you? Because I'm looking back, maybe as a kid, maybe, but I don't think I ever have. I've been called a bitch quite a bit, and it's never been by someone who anyone ever put any respect into. I think this word here, it just encapsulates the false bravado that I think is really what this song is about. It's about someone who's stepping into this world, stepping into this realm that he has no idea about and has no business in, but he is going to act like he does, and he is going to fake it and act like everyone else will, even though that is not who he is whatsoever. I think that's really what this song is about, and what this song encapsulates, just this kind of false sense of I'm gonna be better than everyone else, even though he really doesn't do anything to prove that he's better than anyone else, despite um, making some verses in a song that's has multiple of my favorite verses of all time in it in just one singular song. This is an all-time classic. This is an absolute banger. And I think it ends the perfect way by limply calling the great listener who listened all the way through the song a bitch. Very, very short and strikingly. I hope you enjoyed this series. I had a ton of fun making it. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I've had this idea to do this for a while. I hope someone enjoys this, has a good experience watching some of this, and maybe you learned a thing or two. I don't know, but there will be no more lyrics to read through after this. Let me know if you want me to do this with another song that maybe has some real banger lyrics in it. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a journey.